before that, why is your company called Seijo? What is Seijo? What's in the name? Jose, what's in the name Seijo?
Seijo, actually, it comes from a Japanese word or derivative from a Japanese word, which means clean. So it borrows from my previous experience, our previous experience when it comes to Japanese thinking and discipline when it comes to cleanliness, professionalism, and having really a good process. So classic example is Toyota Production Way. And one of the foundations there is 5S, right? Where you sort, simplify, you shine, and actually that's Seijo. And then standardize and sustain. It's very simple, but it actually is a foundation for any kind of improvement in any organization. It's really about, first is the client education and preparation process. Second is the cleaning and disinfection. And then third is post-disinfection. Although some of you might have seen how it's done, there's a lot of work that actually goes into it. So the first part is really, we work carefully with our clients to carefully customize the disinfection protocols, basically what we're going to do. And this is to make sure that we protect their assets, we minimize any risk, because obviously we're still dealing with chemicals here and dealing, let's say, with the assets of the clients, for example, their computer equipment, or if they have any paintings and so on, which are critical on their side. And then the second process is about cleaning and disinfection, which is where we really ensure that our well-trained crew follow the latest international and even local standards when it comes to cleaning and disinfecting. And the third process is the post-disinfection, where we provide a certificate of disinfection and a mark, like a sticker, that our clients can put on their site to show to their own customers that they've been cleaned and disinfected.
Wow, I like your process. It's really very structured, but what's important about it is you have an engagement with the client. Meaning, I think if I understand correctly, you scope the requirements first, engage what are the do's and don'ts of the client so that you can embed them. As you said, what are their critical assets that you don't want it to be damaged during your disinfection process. And then you don't end it by just disinfecting, you go to a post-disinfection. Right. So, incredible. So you have a post and disinfection. As you know, people got to view and visualize it. I think you have a video to show how you've been doing it to some of your industry. So I'd like to ask the tech to please show the video. I think it's in your next slide, right?
Yeah, yes. So these are just a collection of a few of our clients that we've served. So we have training here of our staff. We're very careful when it comes to the training, and then a briefing before we actually start. This one, yes, this is a travel agency. So we did their office both outside and inside. They actually had 3 different offices. We also do outdoors or like big warehouse type facilities. So this is a CrossFit gym. And we actually pay attention even to, let's say, for example, those wall balls. Those are touched all the time. That's heavy contact with their clients. So, for example, like door handles, chairs, etc. We do actually the misting, but even before that, we do a cleaning to make sure it's free of dust. And then after the misting, we do a wiping down to make sure, especially, let's say, like telephones, this is touched all the time. And at the end of it, we have an ultraviolet light that we put on for 15 minutes, really just to make sure that all the viruses and pathogens are dead.
But in your slide of the commitment, you talk of the protocols. Can you walk us through what are the protocol standards in this one? Maybe I want to ask Lisa, first of all, being in the environmental services, Lisa, are your chemicals according to the international standards and protocols? Can you let us know what are your protocols in this respect?
Yes, we select our chemicals based on the microorganisms that we have to eradicate, and on its compatibility with the materials that are present in our clients' facilities and premises, and most of all, the safety of both our clients and our crew um, who will be exposed to this chemical. So we choose the safest chemicals. And then our chemicals is approved by the ESA Environmental Protection Agency, as well as the Food and Drug Administration of the Philippines and also of Australia. We make sure also that this chemical is not only safe for people but also uh, to the environment. So we make sure that these are safe to aquatic biota, or it can go to the rivers or the some receiving body of water. So we make sure that these are also safe for the environment.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, to add to that, our disinfectant is actually food grade. So it's used
It's food grade.
food grade. So it's actually used to clean vegetables and fruits
Oh,
before they are packed. So it's actually quite, I would say, safe, as long as it's handled properly to our clients.
I see. I like what I'm hearing here is because not just because you use chemicals, that fear of it being harmful to the environment and to other assets of your client, but it is also safe type of chemical that you use, right? But of course, proper handling is important, right?
That's right. That's right. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
And I see that you use an equipment. So you use a chemical which is EPA approved and Philippine product standards approved, but you also use an equipment made from Japan that is
Yes.
known for its quality and precision.
Right. Right. Because you can have maximum effect in terms of, let's say, disinfection with minimal use of disinfectants.
Very
So
good.
it's, yeah. So
Well,
the equipment has a mechanism for that. Yeah.
I think the value proposition is pretty obvious, but I want to hear it from you guys. What is the value of Seijo disinfection services that you give to your clients?
Yeah. As you can see here, we really take disinfection seriously. It's more than just, spraying and putting in the chemicals. Our big part of it is really the discipline and the process that goes through with it. And we'd like to educate our clients also to make sure that, in the long run, this is something that they can do themselves. Sometimes there are cases overdosage or underdosage or people just inhaling it. And we really want to make sure that the employees are safe, the clients are safe, and the general public is safe. And, and most of all, it's really for, these companies, organizations to be able to restart as soon as they can and bounce back. Because
So-
we are now at this period, even though COVID is still here, we are very hopeful that the businesses will be able to bounce back.
I know, you know what? It's interesting you say that people are COVID fatigue already. Trying to be
Yes.
clean and washing hands, that because they're already fatigued of doing this, they become complacent. And I think we shouldn't be complacent.
Yeah, we shouldn't be. Yeah.
Client contact you to seek your services.
Thank you. So you have our email here, info@seijodisinfection.com. So just send us an email. We can give you a quote as quickly as possible. You can also call this mobile number. And you can also visit our website, which actually is still under construction, but we will have that live within the day, as well as our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. So you can send us a message in any of those.
Yeah, you really offer. Fine, you offer disinfection services, but what do you give? What do you impart to them, Lisa and Jose?
As I said, we want to help our clients to bounce back as soon as they can. And then we want them to have peace of mind through this disinfection services. So if we do this properly, or if they have a proper program for disinfection, they should have peace of mind to bounce back to the new normal operation.
So my message is don't be afraid. There are a lot of uncertain things now, but it's very important that your mindset plays a big factor. Of course, we want things to be safe. But that also means we have to work together to make sure that we are safe, whether it's against viruses or other factors there. Cooperation and working together and helping each other is more than important. It's now important more than ever.
Thank you. And the peace of mind you give and the level
Yes.
of comfort and confidence to the consumers and to the service provider.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.